If you want to win, you must take stuff personally.
Okay, fine. Okay, fine. It's okay, fine. Okay, fine. No problem. It became personal with me. I took offense to that.
Michael Jordan here, being down 1 point, scores the game-winning shot against the Phoenix Suns. The reason MJ was so great was not only because he was a master of basketball, but because he took everything personally. MJ always wanted to prove people wrong. People will tell you time and time again to not take stuff personally and to just play the game respectfully. Although you should have sportsmanship, we can't deny that having an ego actually serves you in a competitive aspect. Jordan uses his ego and likes seeing his opponents crushed. He loved winning and getting in people's heads. He was not only good at basketball, but a master of manipulation. You see this a lot in sports, where people who walk around with a chip on their shoulder actually persevere against people who just play for fun. You see pump fake, and bang! Jordan was a winner, and he was going to show you that. Today we're going to be going into the storyline of Israel Adesanya, because I think this story shows how beneficial an ego can be when we look at his rivalry with Alex Pereira. This all starts when he loses his first fight to decision, then goes on to have another fight, and he loses to a massive TKO. Although he was dominant the whole fight, this unfortunately humbled him. After some time, Izzy eventually ended up signing to the UFC and dominated the middleweight division. Everything was going good for his career as he stacked win after win after win. He beat great after great after great, ranging from Paulo Costa to Robert Whittaker to Anderson Silva, and you name it, he beat him. He was claiming himself as a GOAT, till one thing happened. Pereira, his kickboxing rival, joins the UFC. This caused a lot of conflict with his quote-unquote perfect legacy in the UFC.
What was it like, 2-0 against Izzy? What was it, 2-0?
Did you watch the whole fight?
No, I don't watch.
Exactly, do your fucking job next time.
Oh man, I made the champion man with his fucking frosted tips and his gay little watch. Oh no!
Moments like these irritated Izzy and questioned his confidence, which hurt his ego. Izzy had to prove himself once again.
Man, Alex, get the...
Hey man, you better focus on your guy, if not he's gonna fuck you up too.
Yeah, the way he fucking slept your ass.
Izzy's demeanor had changed, and he went from the division's top hunter to the top hunted. Izzy looked nervous and had a look to his face as if he was fighting a completely different monster. Maybe it was the past that had haunted him, but he no longer had a face of conviction, but rather one of fear. He had gotten comfortable in the division and knew this would be a tough fight. He had lost his ego and let the negative voices get to him. Izzy always talked about being the best, but in this fight, he didn't act it. He didn't try to prove people wrong as usual, but had subconsciously accepted that he was inferior. Although this was a close fight, Izzy was scared to get in the pocket and would have a scared fighting style that would ultimately lead in the 5th round TKO loss. Pereira then goes on to have a champion speech.
Já estava escrito, eu sabia que eu ia ser campeão. Eu sou cara humilde, cara que fala pouco, da forma que eu fiz. Algumas pessoas não gostaram. Eu peço desculpa, mas foi de uma forma saudável. Bom, eu vim treinando, treinei duro para essa luta. Foi como o Glover vinha falando. Eu dentro do meu camp, eu não fiz 3 rounds. Eu vinha fazendo só 4 ou 5 rounds. Eu falo para você, eu tive uma luta diária. A minha equipe é embaçada. Vou falar para você, era uma luta difícil a cada dia. Hoje foi muito difícil também. Muitas pessoas desacreditaram, falando que eu não poderia fazer 5 rounds. Eu fiz 5 rounds muito bem. Eu tô pronto para a próxima.
After this loss, Izzy wanted a rematch and went from being dethroned to being hungry for the throne. After losing his first fight in the UFC to the guy who had previously beat him twice in kickboxing, he took it very personal. He walked around saying things like, "I'm gonna do the worst thing to this man on fight week." Izzy had now built the ego he needed in order for him to win. He no longer had the fear of losing, but just the courage and ego to be the best. Ego, once again, is necessary to destroy competition.
Yesterday at Media Day, you seemed locked in. You didn't do too much talking, and you said you was ready to fight today. Is this the most locked in you've been for a UFC fight?
Yes, it's the most locked in I've ever been. And again, time for talking's almost done. Saturday night, yeah, we'll fight.
There is an ego that needs to be built when facing your dreams. You will always have competition and people who want what you have and will do anything to take it from you. Izzy finally realized this and no longer walked with fear. He once again gained the confidence and told himself that he was the best and said, "I will die in this ring if I have to. I will not lose."
Israel Adesanya, this is a massive fight for you. Give us your thoughts on what this means to you and how tomorrow night goes down.
everything.
Izzy then went on to fight another close fight against the Warrior, but no longer shied away and fought in the danger zone. Israel then went on to shock the world and fans around the world purely because of his ego. If you ever want to become the best at something, you must take everything personal, the way Izzy did, and have an ego that works for your favor. All the greats have done it, and you can do it too.
And knock you down, where they try on you, where they talk about you, and they try to put their foot on your neck. If you stay down, you will never ever get that resolve. Fortify your mind.
Anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like and a subscribe, and I'll keep posting videos for y'all like this. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.